What movies hit you differently when you rewatched them when you got older? American Beauty. After I became middle-aged, he backs out from boinking the teenage blonde and asks if she's okay. I'm okay. How are you? Quote, "It's been a long time since anyone asked." The never-ending story. I used to think Atreyu's horse dying was the saddest part. Now it's the stone guy. They look like big strong hands. Don't they? Quote, "Holy shit, that hits different now having people who rely on me." Good Will Hunting. I saw the movie when I was a teenager. Totally missed the point. Growing up I understood the whole point of view. Labyrinth. David Bowie. The Never-Ending Story and The Dark Crystal. Thought they were super cool when I was younger. As I got older I realized the acting, singing and props weren't as good as I remembered. That and those damn puppets. They give me the heebie-jeebies. Star Wars. I realized how boring those movies are. Ghostbusters. As a young kid that movie scared me. Sucker Punch. Pinocchio. That movie is fucking dark. When he goes to that fun island and his friend turns into a donkey in front of him. Apparently the story it's based on is even darker. Ratatouille. Going old school. A few years ago my wife and I got talking about Saturday Night Fever, how we remembered it about good music, dancing, disco style, etc. So we decided to watch it. After neither of us seeing it since the 80s. Greater than. Holy shit, that movie is ing dark. Less than. Lilo and Stitch. Specifically the scene where Lilo talks about her and Nanny becoming orphaned. https u2.be/utsifmygtg t=57. After their parents never came home after getting into a car accident. Lilo's line when Stitch leaves, "I'll remember you though. I remember everyone who leaves," is way too real of a line. The part where Stitch goes into the woods with the Ugly Duckling book also hits hard since I never understood what that represented. He felt like there was no place in the world for him, which cuts deep after experiencing that feeling myself. The part after rubs the salt in the wound when Stitch tells Jumba he's waiting for a family he doesn't have. https u2.be/xdickqgcqrsc t=23. Having Jumba crush his dream by telling Stitch he wasn't born. He was made. Is pretty messed up. The War. 1994. With Kevin Costner. Zathura or The SpongeBob Movie. 2004. Happy Feet. Jurassic Park. My all-time favorite movie. As a kid I watched it religiously because dinosaurs. As an adult I realized the script is magic and actually paid attention to what was being said and understood it. Your Name. There's some spoiler. It's anime. But it's still a movie. I was quite young when I first watched it and I kinda skipped some parts of it, so I didn't really understand it at that time. But when I rewatched it there are some parts that I remember. And unlike the last time when I first watched it, I just kinda saw someone watching it and kinda tag along in watching it. This time I really wanted to watch it and understand the meaning of the movie. And oh my, no kidding, I cried when I finished it. It confusing and sad at the same time. But the last part on the stairs is freaking amazing. Same as the time when he went to her hometown in his body. I really like plot twist like those. That's why now it's one of my favorite movies.